In this session, I will cover demo of VMC MSP commit contract. As we saw in the previous series, VMC on AWS services for MSP are enabled using the VMC MSP commit contract, which is a minimum 12-month period contract and requires a committed annual spend. The partner works with an aggregator or business development manager to decide the level of the commit contract with VMware. The commit contract is created by the aggregator in the business portal. So the commit contract structure looks like this. And let's say that the aggregator and the service provider decided on a 420K annual MSRP spend that is at a level 2 for a 21% discount. We'll get on to the demo, but before that, there are some prerequisites for creating the commit contract. Both the aggregator and the service provider must be active in the VCPP and marked as VMC eligible in Business Portal. The VCPP operations team gates this and will mark them eligible as appropriate. Aggregator and the service provider must have decided on a level of committed annual spend, which is level 2 here. The third is the service provider email must be a registered valid VMware account with a complete profile and password. This is very important because the email provided here will be the one who will receive the master org onboarding invitation email, and he is the one who can log into VMware Cloud Services using this and create the master org. So let's get on to a demo where this is the VMware Cloud Services console. So in case the service provider email account does not exist, an account can be created here. I will not be creating it, but this is how it's created. Or you can verify if the email exists by signing and checking if the email is a valid email. If it doesn't exist, this is the error you will get, and then you need to create an account. In this exercise, I will use a email which already exists and is being created. So here, this is the business portal which is used to create the commit contract, and I've logged in as a test aggregator. This is the aggregator who will be creating the commit contract, and I need to select the billing account and the service provider, that is your account, and I go and create a contract. The only currency is USD and the contract type is VMC. Now there are three types of contracts: standard, custom, and prepay. Standard is the one which is for the rental. When we onboard an existing rental partner, we use a standard type and select any of these R SKUs. Level 1 R, level 2 R, so 1 to level 5 R SKUs. But here we will be doing a custom commit contract which has one SKU, and the SPF number is the level that we decided on, level 2. There is no threshold. The commit start date and end date is important, and we need to enter a vendor. I'll just enter my name, an aggregator, and this is very important because, as I said, this is the email which exists in VMware Cloud Services, a valid VMware account, and is the one who receives the master org onboarding invitation email. So once you save the contract, it will go to a draft state. This needs to be committed. This order needs to be committed by the aggregator, and the order preference can be online or EDI, but EDI needs a manual approval. So let's choose online and enter the purchase order that will be used. Let's say here is just a dummy one, and agree on the terms and conditions and commit the order. At this time, the contract has been committed and it will go to a pending approval state. This needs to be approved manually and will take up to 24 hours. So we need to make sure that if a service provider is onboarding using the master org invitation email, this is done at least 24 hours before. And once this goes to an active state, an invitation email is received just like the one being shown here. Here I've already created a commit contract for this email ID, and I receive a onboarding invitation email using which I can log into VMware Cloud Services console and create the master org, which we will see in the next session. Thanks.